LYLT, we did a great job in yesterday's video. We went ahead and caught up to the likes the previous video had and actually passed them as well. The previous video that I uploaded has 161 likes right now. Let's see if we can beat it on this video. All that I ask is for you to hit that like button. Now, MLB The Show tweeted out that they had a small update. Now, the update was small, but it wasn't really small at all. Now, I'm gonna compare this to a real life scenario. This is when your uncle, aunt, cousin, whoever it is tells you, hey, can you help me move some things out to the storage unit or to my new place? And then you find out it's not a small move, and it's actually you helping them move the entire house over, and you spend the entire day moving the house because it's crazy. It happened to me. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up, because it hurt my feelings. Why would you lie to me like that? There was no reason to do that. So we start off with game update 15. Gameplay. They fixed the freeze where the game would freeze when the ball hit below the catcher. I haven't heard about that freeze, but thankfully they got rid of it. Hopefully it's rid of for good, because a lot of freezes, they come back into this game, as well as a lot of bugs. Next one, players will now be notified when a pitcher pinch hit for another pitcher. I don't know why that one is really important to be notified of, but I guess we'll take that as well. Number 3, fix an issue where players could get stuck in the bullpen menu. That has never happened to me, thankfully, and if it happened to you, don't worry about it anymore, hopefully as well. Another glitch I saw is the bullpen menu actually staying on the right hand side of the screen while people are playing. It's similar to the gameplay one where the card stays in the right hand side after you press R2, even though they said they fixed it. Hopefully this issue or these issues have actually been fixed. And then this is the one where I say it's small, or they said it was small, but it's actually enormous and game-changing. They said we have implemented a daily cap of 35,000 experience earned through gameplay. This cap shouldn't be reached through normal means of play. This is intended to combat large amounts of XP games from out of the ordinary or exploitative gameplay. We are committed to increasing this cap in the future if needed, which means we're not doing this until next year, maybe. And then it says the cap will adjust accordingly during double XP events, and you're going to be getting 70,000 XP through gameplay. Now, for online head-to-head, apparently now you have the option to report a player whenever they're griefing by pressing L1. I'm not sure if that relates to Diamond Dynasty or a specific online mode outside of Diamond Dynasty, maybe an exhibition. Now, the reason why this small change is actually a lot more important than you could ever imagine is because when we think about inning programs, right, a lot of people try their best to complete them in one day, if not within the first 5 days. I believe this is no longer going to be possible, and because this is no longer going to be possible, I got a jump for you. So if you made it this far into the video, you are blessed right now. The 3 bosses you see right here, Vladimir Guerrero, Nolan Ryan, and Joe Morgan, they're going to skyrocket in price a lot more than what anyone could have probably predicted because of this change, especially Joe Morgan, because I believe Joe Morgan is the least picked out of the 3, and since Joe Morgan was the least picked out of the 3, he's going to be the rare one to go ahead and get to complete the 3 in order to have the collection done, so his price should skyrocket the most. Now, the reason why their prices will skyrocket a lot more than we ever imagined is because if you go ahead and look at an inning program whenever it drops, they usually only have one collection, and the only collection is the previous innings 3 bosses, and it will give you 50,000 experience. So let's say they give us 50,000 experience. That's 50k out of 350,000 needed in order to get the program boss pack. And then they give us one conquest map. Conquest maps are now worth 25,000 experience. So we're now at 75,000. The showdown usually doesn't drop with the new program, so it's coming a couple of days later, if not a week later. The missions, let's say it's 4 to 6 missions, and in total it's another 25,000. We are now at 100k experience. And then let's say the daily missions give you another 5k. That's 105k. But for the sake of math, let's actually round down, and let's say you have 100,000 experience, because a lot of people don't even do these daily missions. So 100,000 experience, and we need 250,000 more. Now, if you max out the gameplay on day 1, which when they say normal means or normal players wouldn't be able to go ahead and achieve this, they're saying those players that play 1 to 3 hours a day, they should not worry about it, because the gameplay change is not affecting them. They weren't ever going to reach the 35,000 regardless. But if you're playing 8 to 10 hours, or if you're doing the intentional walk glitch, or if you're using a 99 overall pitcher to phase 0 overalls, or playing with your ball player in order to grind out experience through doing the archetype programs as well as just playing the ball player in general, this is going to affect you because you're no longer going to be able to grind and get experience for gameplay through the intentional walk and all those other methods previously. It's going to max out, and then you're going to basically be playing games for no experience. You're only going to be able to get the 35,000 again the following day. So every 2 days is 70,000. We knocked out 100,000 out of the 350k needed, and then getting ourselves to 250k is going to be 70, 140, 210, and then let's add 35,000 to 245. So that in total is going to be 7 days minimum, meaning the programs are going to be taking now 7 days in order to complete it. And that's if and only if you max out the gameplay XP each and every single day, which is not going to be your ordinary user. It just can't be, because you're going to have to play like 6 to 10 hours of MLB The Show, and I don't think anyone loves MLB The Show that much to be playing 6 to 10 hours. They just made this program a lot more difficult. I believe it's a good change because I don't think it should be completed, maxed out, or anything along those lines within the first 3 days. So I think this is a good change in general for the long run of the game and for the future of the game, but it's definitely going to hurt those that just like abusing the system and getting as many stubs as they possibly can for selling the players instantly and whatnot. So we're just going to have to see. But in general, 35,000 cap, it's going to take a lot longer. The prices of these cards, as well as the prices of the cards for the next inning, they're going to be a lot higher. Also, next inning, when we're talking about the classic packs, when we're talking about the henchmen, those diamonds, they're going to cost a lot more in the future. So they're going to be great investment opportunities because of the simple fact that since now there is a harder cap and less people will be obtaining that cap, let alone completing the program fully, there's going to be a lot less market availability of the players within these packs, which will then allow you, if you invested well, to go ahead and gather an enormous amount. And when the scarcity is there because the program leaves, you'll be able to go ahead and flip those cards for an insane profit whenever the next collection comes. I'm telling you right now, I'm putting you all on game, and I'm helping you all basically become not only great financial investors in MLB The Show, but I'm putting you all on game when it comes to just information in terms of MLB The Show. Now, if you did end up enjoying today's content, we stream on Twitch each and every single day, so make sure you check out our stream. We stream in the middle of the afternoon Eastern time, so usually 4 to 10 p.m. Eastern is when we start up a stream, and we usually go for 2 if not more hours, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. In the description box, you get the Discord, you get the how to become a member of the channel, as well as all of my social links, including my Twitch link. Make sure you go ahead and check that out. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.